Hello, citizens of the internet, and welcome to the Dad's Guide to Minecraft. Let's play. Well, today we are here in our jungle village, and you know what? I'm kind of sick of being over here. I want to do something different. My whole plan was to finish this with a nice little like palace build and stuff like that, but yeah, I just not motivated to do that. So instead, today we are going to build a iron farm. Yay, an iron farm. If you remember way back in the first episode where we found the jungle, my whole reason for coming over here was for spawn, to the spawn location, so we can have an iron farm that is running all the time. So if building an iron farm sounds like a plan, then let's get started. Okay, well, before we get too far along here, the first thing that we need to do is we need to get villagers from that village over there, and in between episodes I made a canal back to spawn so we could get, ooh, there's a skelly guy right there with a bow. So we can get the villagers over to spawn location so we can start our iron farm. I also need to gather some materials, so I'm going to do that, and then I will cut back once we are over at spawn with all the materials that we need. And I don't have any weapons on me, but yeah, I'm going to take care of that guy too. Okay, and here we are. That took, I can't even begin to tell you how long that took to get these guys over into this little corral here from the water up here. It was insane. If you ever have tried to remove villagers, they are the most stubborn entities in the entire game of Minecraft. Oh my goodness. Okay, anyhow, they're here. We have 6 of them. That village is seriously depleted, but they should breed up again. They have plenty of beds. So what we're going to do now is let's start getting the structure of this built, okay? But this is the spot where we're going to put our build. And the first thing that we're going to put down is chests. And we have a couple chests in here. We have 2. We're going to need more than that, though. A lot more, actually, because we need also to make hoppers, quite a few hoppers. So let's see how many we got there. 10, still not going to be enough. Here, let's see, 15, possibly 15 will work. So let's go ahead and see what we got here. For this design, we're going to need 9 hoppers total. So let's do 9 in each of these here. And then we'll put these down here, and boom. That leaves us with 6 chests left. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that should be fine, actually. Oh, you know what? We need more hoppers. Oh, that's right. We need, let's see, because we're going to go into those chests as well. So we'll need 3 more hoppers. Let's see, do I have enough for 3 more hoppers? I think so. 1, 2, 3. Making an iron farm like this can take a lot of iron as well. So we're going to need more chests now. I'll go ahead and convert this all in here. We don't need the logs. Go ahead and do that. It's fine. Okay, but we'll go ahead and make this ground level. I think, yeah, we'll go ahead and we'll make it so it's a little bit higher. So we're going to do 2 chests like this. So we have a double chest, and we're going to do 3 like here, and then behind them we're going to put hoppers facing into each one like this here, and then our next layer of chests on top of this. I think in order for me to do this correctly, let's see here. I think I'm going to need to actually have a hopper. So you crouch click down, and to get the block back here the way that I want it to, I probably should just go ahead and we can throw up dirt, come off here, and we'll just do that. Take that one out, put that one there. And I need 1 more chest. Is that right? Wow, okay. I thought I had enough there. And there we go. Okay. That is enough chest for the iron. And there's our hoppers. And these hoppers, what we're going to do is we're going to have 3 rows of hoppers coming off of here. So each one of these double chests, we're going to do 1, 2, 3. So basically, as the iron golem dies here, anything that falls in these hoppers will go boop, right into this chest, and we'll do this all along here. If you don't have this amount of resources early on, well, it's unfortunate that's happening. What you'll need is basically these will go into one hopper that goes into one chest. All right, why is it doing that? That is so odd. I guess if you're putting down too low, it clicks like so you point towards the top like that. Apparently, okay, there we go. So what I was saying is you can actually do this with far less hoppers. You'd have a smaller landing spot for the golems to get down here to die. You could have just all of these pour into one double chest. But since we have enough materials to get this thing going strong, we're going in. We're going in big. That's how we like to do things around here on the Dad's Guide. Go big or go home, right? No, that's usually not our motto. This one's going to be a little bit bigger, though, because you can use iron for lots of cool things. Not only hoppers, but mine carts for a witch farm that I want to do next. You can also use these for villager trades, because iron is good for several of the professions. Gets you really good return for emeralds for other trades. So we can use iron for quite a few projects going forward and also trades. So that's why we're doing this. All right, back to the build. Okay, so next let's go ahead and we'll grab some of our stone, and we are going to make ourselves some stone bricks. Okay, like this. And I'm not going to worry about like making it all fancy right now and aged. We're just going to go ahead and make this design so we have something that we can build on here. So let's go ahead and build around the bottom like this. I think we'll go all the way around. We're going to be using lots of materials for this build. Like I said, you can build smaller iron farms, not a problem, and they work great. I'm just going to build this one kind of large from the get-go here. So come out here, and we'll keep those as like step ups so we can come in here and see what's going on. All right, come around like this. Okay, now what we want to do is we want to have kind of corners to each one of these coming up here in stone. We'll do 3 like that for now, so we don't take a lot of fall damage. 3, that, 3 like this, and then 3 right here. And we're going to fill in the rest with the glass so we can see what's going on in our build. And I think what we'll do is we'll do maybe glass blocks for the bottom 2 right here like this. Because on this 3rd row, let's see, no, it's actually on this row. Is that where we want? Yeah, this is where we want the signs for our blade to go across. So actually, let's go ahead, and I have my Silk Touch pick. Don't worry. Not wasting these glass blocks. Let's do a row of glass, then we'll do a row of stone, and then we'll do a row of glass. I think that's how we'll do it. We'll do that, and then we do another row of glass here because glass doesn't interfere with chests being open like that. So that's a easy design build. So we'll go around here like this. So we can see what's going on with the drops through this window here. And then we'll go ahead and we'll do glass coming up to the next layer like this. And we want to bring this up more because we want to be able to, we don't want our golems rather to spawn down here. So let's bring this up another 3 right now like that. And we can just go ahead and come around like this. All right, and we're going to come up here and we'll put our final rim around like this. And we'll make an entranceway down here with our Silk Touch just so we can do everything that we need with the blades and the wool and whatnot. But yeah, so that is the basic kill chamber design. Okay, I went ahead and made some scaffolding, which you can make with bamboo and some string. That's why I brought these over here, and I also planted some more for backup in case we need some more scaffolding or anything else. But you just do 3 along each side like that of the bamboo, and then a string at the top, and you get 6 scaffolding, which is a pretty good conversion right there. So let's go ahead and do that. And then we'll make our stone blocks again here, like so. That way we have plenty of building materials once we get up to the top. It might also be a good idea. No, we have the scaffolding. We're good. Well, I was going to say is we could build, we could grab the water as well and put it up there. But let's wait to do that until we get the structure for this built first. So let's go ahead and put our scaffolding down here so we have a way up and down. Let's do it along this side here. This. And there we go. Top. And then you just basically climb like you do anything else. And when you're at the top here, you can go ahead and start building off of this. So I'm going to come off of here, and this is going to be where the zombie platform is. So we're going to come out 1, 2, 3, and is that going to be enough? See, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, so this is where we can have our first zombie platform. Let's go on more like that. And then off of our zombie platform, we're going to come off. I'm going to do one more. You know what? To be safe, let's do one more, actually, over. So that is 1, 2, 3, 4, and we'll 5. We'll do 5 off of here. That's where the zombie will stand, and we'll come off of this way. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then we'll start building the platform where the beds for our villagers are going to be. So we can just do a 9 area like this, 3 by 3, like so, and then we can enclose this whole thing in glass around here so we don't have our villagers having any issues. And then we'll come over here and we'll do the same thing. So what did I do there? I did 5, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep. Okay, so we'll do the same thing on this side. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then we will have our 9 by 9 or 3 by 3 right here. Like that. Okay, cool. And that should be good enough for our villagers to be scared by the zombie, and then we will, be able to have 2 of these, like I said before. So let's go ahead and get some sleep here, and then we'll come back in the morning. Okay, before we head back up, let's go ahead and let's make some slabs, because the slabs are what we're going to use for the roof of the area where the villagers are going to go into. The reason why we want to use slabs is because we don't want golems spawning on it by accident. Although, you know what? We're going to have that whole roof above there, so that actually doesn't matter, does it? It does not matter, because they won't have space to spawn in there. Okay, maybe I made this by, I won't need those, but that's okay. So let's go ahead and we'll make the rest of this little section for our villagers really quickly. I'm thinking what we do now is we come off the back here, one more like that, and that way we have bed, and this is what we'll build the side wall off of. So we'll come back here, and I think we're going to do glass for all of this, which I think, did I leave the glass? I left most of the glass down there still, but I'll come back and get that in a second. So we'll have the glass come around the outside like this. Okay. Same thing on this side here, and then we can get rid of this actually. I'll go grab that in a second. Off the side. There we go. And then we're going to put the roof one more above this. We can put that down there and up like that. And this is going to be the spawn area where we get our golems spawning. So let's go ahead and push this over here. I wonder how big we need to make this. So let's cut in. Actually, let's go all the way over here. Let's see if this is 8. Okay. So we got 1 here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, it lines up perfectly. Great. Okay. Yeah, I totally meant to do that. Totally meant to do that. All right. The reason why I'm doing this, you do not need a platform this large. As a matter of fact, it's probably a complete waste of materials to make it this big. But since I'm going to have 4 kind of spawning areas for golems above the villager pods, I just thought it'd be kind of nice to have an old school kind of design for having a golem area. Kind of neat. And I think what we'll do is I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to build the rest of this off camera because this is taking a long time. And then once I get this platform up here and these 2 little pods set up, then I'll make a way up for our villagers to come into the pod areas. And that is where the hijinks and hilarities will come into play. I actually think what I'm going to do is this will be a pod over here that I'm not going to use right away. I'll just light it up, and this I'll make it off of here so we can have them come straight up from this corral area and not have to worry about them going all the way around. All right, so let me go ahead and do this platform and get that set up, and then I'll be back. Okay, we have a crazy opportunity here because I love using pillagers as the to scare the villagers, but I don't know if this still works. I did a video a while ago, and I'll put it up on the screen, about how to tame a villager the easy way, and I'm going to go ahead and see if I can make that little trap really quickly here, and if I can, maybe I'll do it back here. Then we can lure, no, I need to be over this way. Then we can lure them over here and they can waste all their arrows, and yeah, let's go ahead and do that real quick here. So the idea is that you want to have fences down where you have it closer to the front of a hole than the back of where you're like hiding out. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think we need to come a little more like this way. Yeah, I don't want this guy to start killing our villagers. That would be bad. That'd be bad news for sure. Okay, and then we're gonna come back this way here and over here. We're gonna actually use that tree and this tree right here, and actually we can use probably all of these trees, make a nice little hidey hole for us. The idea is that they can fire over top of the fences at me, but they will exhaust their arrows while they're doing it because I'll be lower than what they can hit. And we want the entrance to this little area that we're going to be hiding to be 5 away from this area right here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this is going to be where we build our hole. So we're going to do this, that, and this like this. And let's see here. Put a temporary block there. I'll have to get this one back again. That's right here like that. Okay. And then off the front, we put a trap door like that, right? Yeah, okay. And then we're going to do a trap door on the back as well. But this one is going to be one to flip down. So, shoot, how am I going to do this here? Let's see. Actually, I think if I do this, do one down here like that, does that close up? Okay. All right. That'll protect this from back there. This is awful close to the back. I actually think I need to bring this out a little bit more because the idea is we want them all to stay around the front of this build. That way we have that they'll always go to the closest area where I'm going to be. So let's do this. Try to keep them all towards the front of the build. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's going to be too close too. Although I'm not sure they can actually get closer over here. I think there's way a little bit. Let's see if we can do this right here. Okay. Clear this. Hopefully they don't despawn. This would be a really cool boon for us to have our Tamed Pillagers too at the same time. See, that's a little bit too far there. Alright, that's fine. Okay. Now let's see if we can get these guys to come over here and we can hide. So, what we want to do... Oh, I forgot. We need to make a gate. Although, you know what I might be able to do is use one of these trap doors. So if I put the trap door down here like this, I keep them out? They squeeze through there? No. Okay. This is going to be crazy. Just going to let you know. Let's see if I can lure them over this way. Oh, there's a zombie. Can I get them to follow me? Oh. Who saw that coming? Oh, here they come. Okay. Get them to follow me over here. Low on food. That up. Flip that down. Crawl inside. I'm gonna get them to waste their arrows. The downside is they do start shooting each other. But yeah, you can stay down here just like this. Actually, if they kill that leader, that'd be good. I don't want bad omen. But yeah, you just stay down here, and eventually they'll just exhaust their arrows, and we will have Tamed Pillagers. So I'm just going to wait down here until they're done. There we go. Look at that. Got their hands up. This guy might last a little bit longer here because he has an enchanted crossbow, but that is how you do it. It takes about 15 minutes of them wasting their arrows in order for this to happen. And hopefully that dude doesn't wander off too far, because we're going to need at least 2 of these guys. But yeah, this is great. And we're going to name these guys, let's see, let's name this one, what are we going to say? We'll call him Boo. And then we'll get the other one, and this will be Boo 2. Okay. Boo 2. We'll be clever with that one. Alright. Okay, now let's name tag them, and we'll get them in boats too so they don't wander off. And because they can't shoot you or anything any longer, you can transport them around in boats. Also mine carts and any other way that you want to transport mobs, not a problem. So let's get this guy over here a little bit closer. And getting him up here is going to be a challenge. I'll say that right now. Oh, let's get him a little bit further away here so they're not in constant panic. I'll put you right there. And you will be Boo 2. Okay. Now let's see if we can find Boo. Oh, there he is over there. Okay. Okay. Take care of you. Alright, so these guys are good. But I think the next thing that we're going to do is simply put the fences around. I was going to do walls, but I had all that wood. So I think I'm going to do fences instead. And we'll put the fences around the outside. The entire outside of this. And we're going to do the water. So I have the water buckets up here as well. I'll show you how to do that. So using this as our kind of starting point, since it's off by 1, and you can just put a temporary block down here too if you wanted to. Let's go ahead and grab our fencing out of here like that, and we are just going to simply put a fence all the way around the exterior of this top like this, and then the corners you'll have to crouch click to bring it out like that. We are also going to come up one like this on the corners. So one on either side, because we're going to have a water source here as well, which we'll do by putting a block down in the corner. We can do that right here. We'll put that right there temporarily. So we'll have a water source here that spills out, and that's what's going to make this whole design work. So I'm just going to go around and do this to every area here, and then I'll be back once that's done. Okay, now that we have most of the fence up, just for this one opening here, we're going to leave that open for now, so we can have a way out. You know, we could actually, let's see, can I do that? That should stop the water, I think, from going out, and then we can replace that afterwards. So what we're going to do is, since fences can get waterlogged and they'll dump water down here, we're going to put the water down on the top of the block right here. And you got to skip this corner, so you got to skip one. That's why we're putting those blocks down. So skip this one and put one down right here like that. And then we can grab our other water bucket as I'm getting pushed off here real quick. Like this, and you skip one from that going over the other direction. So skip that one and put one down right there. And then this one in the middle you can grab from, let's see if I can grab the right one here. Like that, and you can refill your bucket of water. So we're going to continue to grab the middle one of each one of these ones that we put down, and careful to skip the corners. So we skip that corner, skip one right next to it, put one right down there. And if we don't do that, oh, I grabbed the wrong one. If we don't do that, what'll happen is this becomes a giant pond up here at the top. And we do not want a giant pond. I keep on grabbing the wrong one. Yep, come on, I want to grab you. A hard time grabbing this one right here. There we go. Alright, and I'm going to go around and I'm going to finish off the rest of this all the way around. And then I'll show you what the next step is. Now, if you've done this correctly, this is what it'll look like. All of these areas will be pushing directly in. And, you know, the way this works is once you get that kill chamber, you're coming out 8 in each direction and then filling in the whole block. Now, if you were to put water in the corners here, what will happen is it will connect all of these like it's one giant water source, and you'll see this ripple just go across this entire thing, and you will have a nice placid little lake up here. Trust me, I've done that more than once. But you need to have kind of like this raised section right here, just so you don't make that mistake. And then also you can put water down and it pushes it down. I'll show you right here too. So we're going to put another water source on top of this block like that, and that spills over. It doesn't change the flow at all. And then we can go ahead and we can take out that block right there. So I'm going to do this on each one of the corners, and then we can finish this area right here, and the top is done. Okay, one last look. There it is with all the water coming down like that, and we can go ahead and let's see if we can do this slyly where we can replace this with these. Oh, without doing too much damage down there. All right, can we grab this? That worked, kind of. Fell in the water. Okay, so that is the top part, nice and drippy. Now we're going to finish off these little areas for our villagers, and we'll have 2 pods of villagers out here to begin with. And then I'm going to have to go and grab some redstone components to make the mechanism, which I'll put probably right over here or maybe on this side. That'll control the kind of like these 2 little trap doors will flip up and flip down, and that's what will scare them intermittently, the villagers, so they have a chance to rest, and otherwise be scared and rest, and that's what causes the golems to appear so quickly. So let's go ahead and finish that off, these areas here, and then we'll get these guys up on top. Okay, so the first thing that we're going to do when we're up here is we're going to come off and add one more block like that, because we're going to have the beds facing this direction. And temporarily, let's see here, let's go ahead and we're going to put some blocks down around here like this, so I can walk around the outside and not get trapped, which is what would happen if I would have done this the way that I was planning on doing it. So let's go ahead and we'll put another dirt block off the back like that, and that'll be for glass. And we can do the same thing here. We can do all the way around. Would be the easiest way to do it, actually. Do like that. Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to put our glass blocks down. Let's see, do I have them here in the inventory? We do. Okay, we're going to put that, and I think what I'll do before I do that is we'll put the beds down like this. So we're going to put a bed, and we're going to have the head facing this direction like that. And then we're going to put another bed down like over here like that, and another one like that. Okay, then we'll come around with the glass, put another piece of dirt like that, just have it come around like so. And then we can put our final row of glass here once we get our villagers up into this. So they'll stand here, and they'll just be like congregating. They'll go to sleep, and they'll wake up, and the only valid spot is right here for them to wake up into. Okay, and don't worry about these guys getting wet. They'll be fine. Alright, and then we got our villager location is going to be right here. And then we're going to have our area right here for our other villagers. So let's go ahead and we'll do the same thing on this side. Okay, now let's see if I can remember how to build this thing. So right now I just have this kind of bricks kind of going around here, and that's where the redstone signal is going to go to both sides over here. And this is an area that is big enough that I think we'll be able to build a hopper clock on, but let's go ahead and see. So let's go ahead and put a brick here, and we're going to put a hopper facing into it. Then we're going to take this out, that, and then we're going to put our other hopper facing into this one. So they're going back and forth like that. Now I think what we do is we want to have a redstone comparator looking into each hopper. So with the two pointing towards the hopper like that. Alright. Now we want to have, let's see if I remember this correctly. We need to have a sticky piston and a block of redstone. So let's go ahead and put the redstone down. If I do this, will it lock that up? I think it might, but maybe we just do a regular block for now, like that. Okay, and then I think we want a sticky piston facing into this one, like this. So let's see, I think maybe we need to put another block like that and put the piston like that. Yeah, okay, that's correct. And we'll do the same thing over here. We'll put a block down right here, and then a sticky piston like that. And then we have a redstone block that's going to go in between these two, like so. Okay. Now, whenever that redstone block comes over here, we want it to have a signal that carries it around this way. We also need to put, let's see, I think what we do is we take this one out here, we put it back there like that, and do the same thing on this side. So let's see, put that right there, and then we put a piece of redstone right there and right here. I think that's right. Don't quote me if I'm wrong on this. You can actually test it out by throwing in a stack of, or a half stack of planks in here like that. Okay, that seemed to work. Now they should switch back here. Just wait a second. Is that working? Oh, there we go. Okay, sweet. Alright, it's working. So that fires back and forth. If you want it to be quicker, you can. I find a half stack works best for the timing of having the trapdoors flip up and down. Okay, it's working. So we're going to have the redstone signal come around this way, and it should be enough to carry all the way over here. We'll see in a second. If it isn't, then I also have some, yep, that should be fine. I have a repeater if we need to, which will help boost the signal across as well. And I'm going to need some more redstone dust. Of course I do. Okay, I'm figuring this out as I go along here. Sorry about that. But basically, okay, this is going to be the block that the pillager is going to stand on right here, right? So we want to have a little area around here. We can come off here temporarily like this, just to see what this looks like, where we have blocks come around like this, and the pillager will be trapped in here. So I think for that we're going to have a water stream push them up here, and then we're going to have two trapdoors, one on either side like this. And let's go ahead and extend the redstone around to these blocks like that. And what will happen is those will flip up in a second, anytime now. There we go. And look, it flipped up. So that'll block the pillager from view from our little friends over here. They won't see them. They'll go about their business, go to sleep. And then every 32 seconds or so, this will flip down. They'll see him. They'll wake up. They'll freak out. And then a golem will spawn. So that's how we're going to control it. So I need to build one of these on the other side as well. And then that section is done. And we just need to get our villagers up here and then our pillagers. So let's go ahead and do that really quick. Okay, it doesn't look like much, but this is a little portal for them to hopefully go up into this little bed area over here. And I just need 3 of them. So the thing we're going to have to do is come in here and cordon off 3 of them so they don't, like, you just get 3 of them together. Oh. See, and that's why it is super hard to work with villagers. Dang it. Let's see, can I put you in a hole? Fast enough? Alright. Alright, you stay there until I have a boat and I can move you back over. Alright. Ugh. Villagers, I swear, they are so hard sometimes. Okay, I think most of them went up, except for this one dude right here. I have 2 pathways. Why aren't you going up? I will try the boat. See if I can get you just a little bit closer over this way. Like this. There. Okay, jump out. Yeah, okay, he had green dots. Get out of there. Alright, cool. That worked. That worked. Sweet. Get up there. Get up there. Yep, get to bed. Oh, great. Okay, we're gonna seal that up. And now I can get rid of all this excess dirt. Go across like that. Alright. There we are. Holy cow, that was harder than I thought it was going to be. Alright, I'm going to clean this up, and then we're going to build a little way for our pillager to get up into his little scare chamber up here. Okay, I made a bubble column that goes up here. That's about the best way to get them in, but before we do that, let's go ahead and put the kill chamber in place, because we don't want to have an issue where golems fall down here and we don't have this all set up. So, to do this part, we're going to take some of this out of here again. Let's see, do I have the right silk touch one? Okay, that's that one. Yep, okay, cool. There we go. We are going to put first 9 carpet down. So on top of here, this. There we go. And then on top of these, we're going to put signs. So we're just going to put signs down, and then we crouch, click, and that makes the signs kind of stick to each other like that. Crouch click here. Yep. Okay. And we can pass through these, and the golems can fall through them, but this will keep the lava from falling in here. So we have our bucket of lava, thanks to the other lava pool right there, and then we're going to drop it right here against this glass like that, and it should spread to cover 100% of this area. Yep. Awesome. So that is the lava blade that will kill the golems as they fall down in here. All right. That is all finished. Now let's see if we can get this guy right here over this direction, like this. Okay, and then we want to close this off. Like that. And get you out of here and push you into the stream of water going up. Nope, this way. Go on. There you go. Okay. Now, I'm going to... what are we going to do with him? Nope, I don't want to go in there. That would... Oh, look at that. Instantly. Okay. Good. It's working. We could leave the bubble, like the thing going like that, but let's clean this up a little bit here. So let's come over one more like this. And then I'm going to try to drop down a block underneath him really quickly. So we'll drop it down... right there. There we go. Alright. And that is done. Okay. Now half our farm is working. Okay. And there we go. Alright, I'm going to clean this up. And, yeah. I think we'll call it a day after this. And that brings us to the end of today's video. As you can see behind us there, it is working. Yay, that's half of the iron farm functional, but it is putting down 2 iron golems at a time. So when this thing is going, we should be getting 4 iron golems dropping about every about half minute, maybe a little bit longer than that. But it does not take long to get tons and tons of iron down here. So we'll start the beginning of next episode after a little bit AFK session, or just working around here, maybe building another farm, and see how much iron we get. If you've enjoyed this video, then please click that like button, smash that subscribe button, and press that notification bell so you don't miss an upcoming episode from the Dad's Guide in the future. I do love building me and iron farms, and I love those guys. I love the pillagers, and when you can tame them, it's just a great day. So until next time, bye for now.